Hi there, Ray Rodolfi here, and today I wanted to talk about addiction and what that means for you. What are you addicted to? Addiction can be described as a physical or psychological character trait where you're attracted to rewarding stimuli even though you know it can have a harmful or adverse effect on you and your body. So why would we as intelligent human beings do something consistently that we know is damaging ourselves? It's interesting because it comes out of the mind of control in our life to a lack of control, to filling a void of some sort. Still, this stimuli is trying to reward us because we're always either working towards pleasure or we're moving away from pain. But why is it with this particular pleasure it's going to cause us pain? Because quite often we feel guilty about these addictions we have as well. And it doesn't have to be the big ones of smoking, alcohol, drugs, the other addictions which are, if you like, more pervasive in our society, of overeating or eating the wrong foods, of coffee, of addiction to exercise, addiction to pornography, addiction to sex, these sorts of things which give us pleasure at the time, but sometimes we know that they're not being the best things for us in the long run. So typically someone will become addicted to exercise because they're avoiding something else in their life. They're avoiding a shape or a way they have been looking, and they've turned to exercise to change that shape. But we need to do everything we do in moderation. So for me, look, I've had lots of addictions in my life, and got to the point where I'm just so fed up with that. That's controlling me rather than me controlling that thing. Whether it was smoking, whether it was alcohol, whether it was sex, whether it was exercise, whether it was food, any of these things that come through us and pass through at different stages in our life. The key is, can you control what you're doing? Does it make you happy to be doing the addiction that you're doing? So for me, look, yeah, I love exercise, I love getting out in nature, and I love coffee. So I will go through periods of time where I'm not having any of those. I need to sort of check with that. Of course, I'm attracted to nice foods, etc., but I've moderated my food intake so that I'm steer away from the sugars, etc., most of the time. But sometimes I'll go through a phase where, ooh, that chocolate bar looks very tempting, so then I'll take it away just to prove to myself that I can do this, I can do this. So you need to be sort of giving yourself little gauges that you are in control and the addiction is not in control of you. So whether that's going without that thing, process, being, whatever it is, for a day, a week or month. So I used to regularly say, okay, this month, no biscuits. This month, no alcohol. This month, no bread. This month, no coffee. This month, no Netflix. So for me, you've got to really look at what is the thing that's controlling you, or are you in control of your life? Where there's a void, you'll try and fill it up. So fill it up with something positive rather than something negative. And maybe that takes some meditation, maybe that takes working in a different social network of people who aren't smokers, who aren't alcohol drinkers, who aren't poor eaters, who aren't doing all the negative things that you know are damaging you. Get into an exercise group who aren't overly addicted to exercise, because there'll be always that person who's got to be there, got to be there, got to be there. To the person that is going there, chilling, relaxing, sure, exercising, but no, this is for my own benefit as well. And of course, the thing that I'm addicted to is water. I mean, I love water, and we should all be drinking lots of water. It's something that's not going to damage you. It's something that's going to be of most benefit to you, and of course quality of the water makes a big difference in that. So look at your addictions that influence you and how you can change. Get back in control. That's what you need to do. Not to be a controller of everything in your life, but know that you have the inner power to say yes or no. Is this going to help me live a better, longer life? Yes or no. Is this going to give me better quality of life? Yes or no. And if it's a no, step back, rethink, change your path, do something different that's healthier. Good luck with all that. Thanks. Bye.